Okay, so in today's video, we are going to be taking a look at Cooper Flagg and what he does on the basketball court to be able to be the #1 overall NBA draft pick, and if he is leading up to having a fantastic season as a rookie. So I'm going to tell you right now, all of the YouTube analysts that are currently saying that he is super smart, because what he did right here was insanely smart. Because when he goes up for this block, he could have easily sent it into the 10th row. I'm going to tell you right now, there is not many players who would have done that. They would have had to be absolutely dumb or retarded to send that ball into the 10th row. For one, hitting it off the glass, pinning it on the glass is what every player is taught to do, and why that is a fact is because pinning it on the backboard looks a heck of a lot better aesthetically than sending it into the 10th row. Also, as most of the YouTube analysts are saying, it's able to keep the ball into play. While yes, that is 100% the case, almost every player is going to be pinning that on the backboard. So this sequence right here just shows you how you should be playing the point. This area of the court is called the point, at least for most coaches, and how you can play it is exactly what we see Cooper Flagg do right here. As soon as he gets that pass, he swings the ball. He gets that kick out pass, and because he is at the point, he swings the ball to the opposite side of where it came from. Whether it comes from a drive or from the wing, if that ball gets to the point, you literally have 3 decisions and you have to be able to make them fast. Your #1 decision is to pass the ball, because by getting the ball at the point, swinging the ball to the opposite side is going to allow that player to have a massive lane, because the defense then has to rotate over. And when they rotate over, that takes time, and that player can then drive to the basket or take a shot. The #2 option is, of course, to shoot the ball. Now, this would be a slightly higher percentage 3-point shot because you are dead on to the basket. However, option #1 is, of course, usually the better option because you have a closeout defender. And then option 3 is what we see later on, which is to drive the ball. As we can see right here, when he receives that ball, he looks to pass right away. There's no shot fake. I absolutely hate shot fakes when it comes to a kick out pass. Don't do a shot fake. I hate it. Everyone hates it. It slows the offense down and it allows the defense to then rotate. So just swing the ball, attack, or shoot. He swings the ball here. The defense rotates. The teammate of Cooper Flagg is able to see that, so he passes the ball back to their #1 guy, because this whole right side is absolutely wide open. So when he receives the ball back, he attacks that right side. He collapses 1 defender, 2 defender, 3 defender, 4 defender, well, he's at least looking, and it leaves multiple players open. It leaves player #1 open, player #2 technically sort of in a way open, even though he would be guarding him, and player #3. Well, whenever you attack the paint, defenses do not want you there, which means that they are going to collapse. If they don't, you score. If they do, you pass. In which case, he passes right here to his baseline dunk spot player. This is literally the basics of basketball. If you don't know this stuff, you better learn. Literally, basketball is one of the easiest sports that you could technically play as long as you have some kind of a brain that makes you somewhat smart. The #1 thing that you can do on offense is to be aggressive and to get the ball into the paint. That does not say raint, that says paint. I made that mistake. By attacking the paint as he does right here, when he spins off, watch the contact he makes. He makes a little bit of contact there, and then he is able to collect 1 defender, 2 defender, 3 defender. I'm starting to sound like Count Dracula, but either way, he's able to make that pass to his dunk spot player yet again. Anytime you attack the top of that key, which is roughly 7 to about 15 feet, that spot right there across the whole entire court, if you can attack these areas, this is generally going to be a jump shot, while this is going to be usually an assist to somebody who is in one of these two spots. This next possession right here, I absolutely love to be able to see. He gets that screen, which is absolutely amazing. The screener rolls off, they get the switch, and then he's able to pull up for that shot. How was he able to do this and why? Well, number one is whenever you want to try and receive a sideline screen, you need to turn your back away from where the screener is coming from. That way you can use the screen. This way you can pin the shoulder into your defender if he tries to play up on you, and you keep the ball on the opposite side of your body so that he can't reach. This way that we see that screener come and they switch. When he uses that screen, he skips off of that screen. Now, if you do that crossover, as we see right here, that crossover is the attack crossover. After you make that cross, you have to be able to score within 2 dribbles. Well, he's crossed over to this side. He's got a little bit of space. He's got a couple of options. He could legit attack the middle, gather this guy, kick it out. Or he could attack middle again. This guy cuts. Depending on what he does, if he plays up, he has the kick out to the corner or to this guy. Or if this guy cuts, he plays up, he comes up, then he could do the dump down here if he attacks the middle. But he still is playing off of that cross. He just made that cross and he has 2 dribbles. So what's he going to do? He takes 1 dribble, and then because that defender's hands were originally down, as we can see right here, hand down, man down, you then, of course, pull for that shot, and you make that shot. This is how you play smart and aggressive and number 1 player style type of basketball. If you want to be a star player, believe me, this is exactly how you do it. This is who you should be modeling your game after, at least a little bit. You don't want to go completely all into one player. Now, we're going to be seeing how stupid NBA defenses are these years, but when we get a high screen right here, it's a screen going baseline. This guy is in drop coverage. Drop coverage is when you're trying to take away the drive and you're giving the wide open 3-point shot. Generally speaking, your main defender should actually be chasing you over top of the screen if you have a guy in drop. That's just how life works in basketball. You don't want to go under the screen, and I really don't understand the whole idea of trying to fight through the screen. You're not fighting through somebody this big, which means that Cooper Flagg has an absolutely wide open shot. There's nobody within probably 8 feet of him, and because there's nobody within 8 feet, which is enough space to be able to get pretty much any shot off for anybody who's over grade 9, that is a wide open shot, and he's able to then swish that shot through so well that the mesh doesn't even move. And honestly, I really do like his shooting form. His feet are absolutely straightforward with his knees, his hips, his shoulders. I'm probably going to be doing a Cooper Flagg breakdown video of how he shoots. However, when he goes up, he has nice placement, hand placement on the ball. He has shoulder, elbow in line, ball over top of, that's the shooting triangle. This is what I call the shooting triangle. Everything is in line, and he's able to have a nice straight high release. This is a beautiful shot. Believe me, shooting the ball is very simple if you know how to do it. So if you want to be able to play like Cooper Flagg, there is a workout that you can do. It is called the Shooting Guard Blueprint, and you can get that down in the description below. By getting the Shooting Guard Blueprint, you are going to be able to get many weeks of lots of things. For one, you are going to be able to get strength training so you can actually become strong, and you are going to have skills training plus all of the reads that you need if you want to become a smart player like Cooper Flagg. So definitely go check that out. Anyways, hit that like button and subscribe, and I will see you guys again in the future when I make more videos.